In this extraordinary world, I am just an ordinary boy. I don't have looks, definitely no money, and my cheap powers are nothing to brag about. I was no hero until that day when everything changed.
Oi! No amount of practice is going to help your chi, loser. Face it, you don't have it in you.
I will get my orange belt. I have to get it.
I'm talking to you, you face.
Suddenly, a force cleaved through the air and hit me hard. I didn't take the bait. I knew my powers were no match for him. I tried to get away when... Before long, I was a bloody mess on the ground.
Give up on chi. It is not for weak vermin like you.
Later that day, I stumbled into my house. My parents' eyes widened when they took in my bruises.
Who did this?
No one?
You can't even protect yourself, can you?
Honey, did someone beat you at the practice?
No, Mom, it's just...
You better buckle up, boy. This letter came from school today. If you don't get an orange belt in the next 2 months, you will be thrown out. You are an absolute disgrace to this family.
He crumbled the letter and threw it at my face. Rage coursed through my veins. I stormed out of the door and into the rain.
Where do you think you are going? I am not done talking to you.
I ran until my lungs were burning. I stopped and kneeled over, trying to breathe. When my eyes looked to the sky, I felt my heart come to a stop at what I saw. Thunder ripped across the sky as I watched a black energy knife its way out and fired straight toward me.
So you are here. I have waited an infinity for you.
The voice was unlike anything I've ever heard. Not human, not an animal. Otherworldly.
A worthy successor of my bloodline, to carry the legacy of the gods.
What? There was a blinding white light then, and a round green flame came hurtling into my left eye, branding into my soul. I dropped to my knees, sure I was going to die, when the voice boomed again.
You now carry power greater than the gods, to rule all that lives and beyond. Fulfill your destiny.
I woke up to pulsating pain in my left eye. As soon as I stirred, I heard panicked voices around me.
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
What happened?
A lightning bolt struck you. You were declared dead.
I sat straight up in my bed. So, the voice and the green flames were just a dream?
Flames? Voices? Hun, I think you're still in shock. You need to rest.
My mom pushed me back onto the bed gently. Oh, that's when I feel the searing pain shoot through my left eye. Ah!
What is it, love?
My eyes burned as if someone had just pressed white-hot wire into my skin. Then there was that voice again.
You are a worthy successor of my bloodline. You have God's eye.
No!
You will follow your destiny.
No!
Bobby? Bobby!
My eyes snapped open. I was breathing hard, my lungs on fire.
Shh. You're all right. You're all right. Let's go to the doctor.
No, I am fine. I just need a minute.
Okay. Whatever you want, hun.
She looked at me strangely, and at that moment I knew I had changed. Later that night at the dinner table, my father refused to look at me. No one spoke about what happened earlier that day. My mother kept sneaking glances at me, and I was consumed by an inexplicable hunger. I needed to eat. As I shoveled food into my mouth, I heard a tiny thrum of wings in the air. I tried focusing on the sound. There was the fluttering wings again, along with a rapid beating heart. I turned to see a fly hovering in the air. I focused on its skeleton-like legs covered in fuzzy hair, its purple eyes and white iris. Suddenly, I snatched the fly out of thin air and brought it to my mouth. Before I could eat it, I looked up to see my parents' shocked faces. Excuse me. I ran to my room and slammed the door shut. I made my way to the mirror and ripped my clothes off. I stared at my muscles that seemed to have cropped up overnight. How is this happening? No way! I took a closer look at my left eye. It still stung, but looked normal. I picked up my backpack, headed to the training ground. I didn't bother taking the bus. I ran. I felt a pure, unadulterated power course through me at the training ground. Until
You don't learn, do you?
I turned slowly to find Tom and his boy sneering at me. Learn from who? An overbearing, arrogant prick like you? The smile instantly dropped from Tom's face. He was livid. He raised his hand, but this time I was prepared. A bolt of white flame cut through the air. I dodged it easily. Then another. Tom was red in the face.
You trash. You have dug your own grave.
Before he could summon his powers again, I beckoned mine. I felt tremors in the ground underneath my feet. The clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds. Then I sent my first bolt of power. After the deafening roar, there was silence. No.
No way! He did it! And in one go, too.
I stumbled back, my fingers still trembling with power. Did I just knock down the highest-ranking fighter on campus with a single move? Tom was splayed on the ground, his face covered in dirt. He was stunned.
How is this possible? How could I lose to you?
He stood up, a nerve ticking rapidly on his neck.
You used some dirty trick. No way can a juvenile dipshit with not even a yellow belt can beat me.
I turned to leave, but Tom's angry snarl stops me in my tracks.
I demand a fight!
Not today, Tom. I think we both have had enough for one day. I hurried away.
Fight, you fight!
I sensed the fiery power hurtling toward me. I didn't even turn. I flicked my wrist, caught the flame in my hand, and slammed it into the ground. There was an ear-splitting boom as the ground beneath our feet cracked. Everyone was shocked, but I didn't wait to watch their reactions. I ran. When I was far away from any humans, I stopped running and decided to test my powers. I knew the only way to do that was to try the flaming metal fist, the most difficult chi move. The moves were easy, too easy. Something that took people years to perfect, I could master in seconds. Could it be? Is the eye's abilities directly bonded to my own strength? The more I practiced, the more powerful I felt, and the tick in my left eye intensified. When I stopped and closed my eyes, I saw green flames burning in the darkness, and I heard the voice.
To continue my bloodline of the Eye, you will rule everyone. Control every race. You lucky youngster. Do not disappoint me.
This time, I wasn't startled by the voice. It was completely comforting and empowering. Late in the night, I made my way back home. A shroud of silence clung to the house. The moment I dropped my head on my pillow, I was pulled into a deep slumber. When I wake up, I will discover the world as I know no longer exists. Only on the Pocket FM app. Click the download link below the video and start listening for free right now.